Hey, hey guys, what's up? Good evening. Welcome back. Welcome back to another live stream. I think that I am already live. What's up, Osama? Thanks, bro, for your comment. Can you guys hear me or see me? Yeah, I should be live already. I'm thinking. But my stream seems to be offline. There I am. Welcome back, guys. Let me check on my audio. Yeah, everything is fine. Welcome back, guys. Happy Thursday for y'all. We are starting this stream a bit earlier than usual because I have a very busy day today. So yeah, I usually start streaming for you guys past 4:30 p.m. But well, you know, time I am running out of time today, so I'm starting the stream earlier than usual. Please drop a comment down below and let me know what stocks you guys want me to go over. In the meantime, let's review what happened today in the markets. Nothing new at all. More of the same, guys. Today, the S&P 500 and the SPY, both the cash index and the ETF, hit a brand new all-time highs. Nothing new. But other than the S&P 500, when it comes to the other indices, to the other important indices, we also had we had once again, I can say, another green day across the board. The Russell 2000 went up today 0.57%. The Nasdaq went up 0.60%. The S&P 500 went up 0.40%. And the Dow Jones went up 0.62%. In the case of the S&P 500, we had a brand new record close, but we didn't have a record close in the case of the SPY. But nonetheless, the SPY hit today a brand new all-time highs. Take a look at this 4-hour chart, guys. Is there something wrong with this chart? And I guess that you guys are going to be interested in knowing what could potentially be happening tomorrow and in the upcoming days. In the case of the SPY, take a look, guys. More of the same. Above all the moving averages, all of the moving averages are upward sloping. The trend is your friend until further notice. There is nothing to say here. And by the way, guys, and for those who have watched my streams before, I always, or you guys know that I use a lot, and I am always telling you guys about the 5 DMA, the 5-day moving average. This white line that I am pointing out over here with my mouse. Take a look at what happened today. Once the trading session opened, we can say that we saw some sort of downwards pressure over the SPY. We had a massive push to the upside overnight. So I guess that we saw some decent profit taking over here. So the SPY just kept dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping. And take a look at the level at which the SPY was able to find support at today, guys. Take a look. $569.89, right at the 5-day moving average. Right over there, guys. I cannot make this up. I have been telling you that in the case of the 5-day moving average, this is the moving average that I use in order to determine who is in control of minor time frames. And did it work out today as support? Yes, it did. To the F penny. No doubt about it. So nothing wrong with the SPY, guys. Can the SPY keep going higher? Sure it can. Can we see some sort of pullback over here? Can the 5-day moving average be broken to the downside? It can happen. The next potential and important support whenever we see a pullback over here is going to be this previous level of resistance right at $564. $564.50. Are we going to see $564.50 anytime soon? It can happen. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. This would be a logical spot from which the bulls should be able to bounce a tape from. Let's just put it that way. But as long as the bulls remain trading above the 5-day moving average, which as of now is signaling $570, there is absolutely nothing wrong with this short, guys. And this short is suggesting that we have higher prices coming up. I also wanted to show you guys the sectors that trade inside the S&P 500. You guys should know that we have 11 sectors trading inside the S&P 500. And today we had a very healthy distribution of gains. Let's just put it that way. When it comes to the sectors that trade inside the S&P 500, the best performing sector was materials, up 2%. Technology was the second best performing sector, up 1.32%, followed by communication services, up 0.57%. And the only three sectors that close in negative territory: energy down pretty much 2%, real estate down 0.98%, and utilities down 0.63%. So there is no bear case that we can put on the table over here, guys. Zero. Nothing. Can this change anytime soon? Sure it can. But we need to wait for technical confirmation before shorting this tape, such as maybe the 5-day moving average being broken to the downside. That could attract sellers into this technical tape. Okay, so I have some requests over here. Tesi, AMD, Nvda. Sure. Tesla kicked my ass today. Lakira. Rob Julia, when you say closing candles below the price, what time frame do you use? When it comes to starting new positions, I use the 1-day, 1-minute chart. And when I say close candles below any price or above any price, I am talking about 3 or 4 minutes, guys. Yeah, that's a question that you guys are frequently asking me. Yeah, I am talking about 4 or 5 minutes. That is that means consolidation or weakness. I would say consolidation above a certain level and weakness closing candles below a certain level. There you go. Sure. Okay, let's go over to Tesi. What happened with Tesla today, Moe? Why did it kick your ass? By the way, I have an unusual. Let me see if I have the information handy, guys. Yeah, I have it here, I think. Yeah. I have an unusual options alert for you guys. So put this down on a sticky note, guys. So yesterday, I don't know who did it, but someone did it. So someone invested $820,000 on calls of Tesla that expire on October 11th with a strike price of $300. What is taking place on October 10th? Does anyone know what is taking place on October 10th? Do you think that the expiration date of this unusual options alert is a coincidence? 1 day before the presentation, the rollout or whatever it is of the robo-taxi bullshit that Elon is going to be announcing on the 10th? Guys, in my opinion, and this is not financial advice, I think that the presentation of the robo-taxi on the 10th, right? Yeah, on October 10th, is going to be the greatest sell the news event ever. I don't think Tesi is going to survive that event. I don't think that Elon is going to be able to introduce to the markets something meaningful in the short term. Very unlikely, guys. We didn't have the legislation for a robo-taxi network. And to be honest with you guys, I don't think that Elon has not even a prototype for the robo-taxi. I could be mistaken. But I think this is going to be a what word should I use here, guys? I think that the taxi event is going to be the greatest sell the news event ever at the current levels that Tesi is trading at. The valuation of this stock is insane, guys. Insane. Taking into account the most recent commercial performance of the company. This is pure insanity. But I don't trade based on fundamentals. I trade based on technicals. The technical chart looks very, very bullish. Despite the fact that Tesla went down today 1% and it closed the trading session at $254.22. So a very good looking chart, guys, above all the moving averages. And take a look at the infamous 5 DMA, 5-day moving average at $250. It is upward sloping. This is a very good looking chart. As long as Tesla remains trading above $250, I think we have higher prices coming up over here for Tesla. So what would be a potential trading plan in the case of Tesla? And we already know, guys, that we have institutions taking into account the unusual options alert that I just told you guys about. We have institutions putting money on the table in favor of a front running into the event, which is going to be taking place on October 10th. So that's another incentive in order to go long Tesla as of now. By the way, guys, keep in mind that tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. we have the core CP. What report is it? What is the report that is coming out tomorrow at 8:30 a.m., guys? Another bullshit inflation report. The core PCE. How about that, guys? Another lie from the cooks of the Bureau of Labor Statistics. That report comes out at 8:30 a.m. I think, in my opinion, that is going to be a nothing burger, because you know that the markets are no longer concerned about inflation because supposedly the Fed defeated inflation. How about that, huh? And now the markets are like super focused on the labor market. So, but whatever, you know, the report comes out at 8:30 a.m. You never know. Maybe the report comes out hotter than expected and the markets do not like the report and stuff like that. I think personally that the report is going to be a nothing burger, but that is something that you need to keep in mind. Okay, circling back to Tesi, guys. So what would be a technical setup that I would be interested in tomorrow? Say that Tesi pays a visit down to the 5-day moving average at $250. If this 5-day moving average acts as support, Tesla could be easily bouncing back up from that level, in which case the next important gap to the upside would be $255. On the flip side, say that Tesi opens the trading session tomorrow above $255. This is a previous resistance back from late July. Above $255, the bulls of Tesi are doing nothing but gathering momentum in order to fill once again the gap up to $262, which is the spot at which Tesla fell today, right? Yeah, right at $262. Very good looking chart, guys. And take a look at this. Anchored volume weighted average price lines. Take a look. And you guys know that I use a lot the AV webs, so take a look. Tesla looks bullish, guys, from any possible perspective. Take a look at this, guys. I have a lot of Anchor VWAPs over here because this is a very popular stocks that you guys ask a lot about. So let me show you only two AV VWAPs here. So first one, this one. We have been talking about this AV VWAP on multiple occasions, guys, before. So this is an Anchor VWAP that comes from the all-time highs of Tesla back from November 8th of 2021. So the average market participant that started a position in Tesla when this stock hit $407, as of now has an average price of $225. They are making money, guys. Take a look at this other Anchor VWAP. This one that I am pointing out with my mouth. This is an AV web that comes from the 2023 low of Tesla, when Tesla hit $100, $105 or something like that. So those market participants, or the average market participant that started a position on Tesla way back then, has an average price as of now of $209. So this implies, guys, that above the current price of Tesla, we don't have any important levels of overhead supply that could be potentially acting as levels of resistance. Tesla couldn't look more bullish. And let me take a look at the market structure of Tesla. Let me take a look at the supply and the demand of Tesla. So by the way, let me see. Where's Tesla? Come on. Come on, help me out. I don't have any time to. There you go. Here it comes. So this is a market structure chart. So the information that you guys are about to see, whenever it pops up, there you go, is demand on top of this chart and supply at the bottom of this chart. Demand buyers, supply sellers. The demand is represented by this blue shaded region that I am pointing out with my mouse. Demand buyers. And the supply means sellers. So take a look at the demand, guys. It is through the roof. Unbelievable. So this makes me confirm in minor time frames that Tesla is under the absolute control of buyers in both minor and major time frames. We can make some sort of case over here that the supply is starting to rise, but take a look at the level of the supply, guys. It is way below the level of the demand. So maybe the fact that the supply is starting to rise like little by little could imply that, I don't know, maybe Tesla tomorrow breaks the 5-day moving average to the downside. Say that $250 is broken to the downside. Maybe we have some sort of, short-term put option trade here down to a previous level of support, down to $244. But other than that, guys, very bullish looking chart. And I think that Tesla has a first chance of keep running into the event, into the presentation of the robo-taxi bullshit. And I think that the event, maybe a few days before the event, or maybe during the event itself, that is going to be, in my opinion, and I never speak in terms of certainty. I always talk about probabilities. I think that the likelihood for a sell the news event into the robo-taxi presentation or during the event itself is very high. That's what I would say. There you go. So let's go ahead and take a look at what other requests do I have here. Let's see. Super microcomputer. I got puts of Smci today, guys. So we got bad news here. A report of the Wall Street Journal came out. Apparently, a former employee of Supermicro is stating that the company is actually, like cooking the books or faking, their accounting and stuff like that. The company hasn't said a word quite yet. In the case of Supermicro, guys, this technical chart is absolutely broken, below all the moving averages. All of the moving averages are downward sloping except for the 5-day moving average. So I don't see a trade to the upside here, guys. And this is a ticker that is super sensitive to news. I just see a short trade over here, guys. Say that Supermicro breaks tomorrow to the downside, $380. This could be a short opportunity, guys. So $380 acted as support today. This was not a coincidence. And why? Well, because $380 happens to be a previous support back from early September. So $380 is broken to the downside, and I think that maybe we can short my Smci over here. We can get puts, guys. They traded this ticker today with puts once the news came out, and I ended up making like $550 or something like that. It was a very quick trade, but then the put options got too expensive, guys, and Supermicro was approaching this level around $380, so I didn't get any more puts. But be careful here, guys. The implied volatility is super high, and I don't know, maybe breaking $380 to the downside could be a short signal over here. I don't see any trade to the upside here, guys, until and unless the bulls can show some sort of a strength, guys. I don't know, maybe recapturing the 5-day moving average, $453 approximately. Yeah, I don't see any positive aspect when it comes to the technical chart of SMCI. Let me see. I mean, when it comes to stocks that are super sensitive to news, the market structure, isn't that important. And take a look. The market structure looks super positive, guys, in the case of SMCI. But again, today we had a very negative catalyst coming out. So that negative catalyst pretty much cancels out this very positive market structure with the demand of Supermicro, through the roof and the supply going down, So, I mean, I would stay away from this ticker until the storm goes away, pretty much. Hey, Jacob, what's up, bro? So we have more people on board now. Leonard, Dieters, Eduardo Ordóñez, Pat Williams. What's up, Eduardo? Okay, good. So that was it for Supermicro Computer. We don't need to invest a lot of time on Supermicro. Hey, by the way, Jacob, because Jacob is with me on my Patreon. Jacob speaks Spanish. Jacob, did we short SMCI today? Yes or no? He knows. Maybe he took the trade with me. Hops and Baba. By the way, this was my best trade of the week, guys. Believe it or not, we got Baba calls yesterday. And I don't know what the F happened here, guys. This stock ultra gapped higher overnight. So we got Baba calls yesterday at around, I don't know, like into the closing bell, I think. Into the closing bell or near noon, I think. And take a look at the jump to the upside that we saw today in the case of Baba, guys. Insane. I ended up making $1,150 on 2 call options of Baba, guys. This was, I guess, the best trade of the week. Crazy. So, this push to the upside that we are seeing over here, guys, in the case of Baba, there you go. That's my bow, Jacob. Yes, you did, but didn't short. I was in 350% MU calls. Yeah, I know. So we got an unusual call options alert on Micron, and we ended up making some good money out of it. But Jacob didn't get SMCI puts. Okay, there you go. It is what it is. Okay. So in the case of Baba, guys, I closed 2 calls here today, making a very decent profit. So the trend is your friend, right? Take a look at this technical chart. Take a look at this 4-hour chart, guys. Above all the moving averages, take a look at the 5-day moving average. It is in a vertical line, bro. So obviously, we have a very good looking chart, but we can make a case, guys, that Baba has gone up in a matter of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 trading sessions, guys. Baba has gone up 18%. This is a very unusual push to the upside for Baba. So I wouldn't chase it here. And let me zoom out. Sorry, my throat is not working well at this time of the day. So let me pull up here a major time frame. What could be the next important gap for Baba, guys? Oh, I got it. So hold on. Let me pull up here, guys, some anchor VWAPs. Because as you guys know, or you guys should know, the all-time highs of Baba, guys, was hit. Take a look at this, guys. Unbelievable. The all-time highs of Baba was hit back in late October of 2020. And most of you guys know that for the most part, guys, Chinese stocks have been an absolute disaster. Absolute disaster. At $314. So, get this, guys. The average market participant that has been holding the bag with Baba since October of 2020 has an average price of $120. Can you figure, guys, how painful this process for these market participants has been so far? Holding the bag for 3 years with a big loss on a stock that has been trapped below, I would say, pretty much below $100 since March of 22. It's been super painful. So what do you guys think these market participants will do whenever BABA, if that were the case, ever hits $124? They are going to sell the hell out of this stock and run away. 1,000,000% guaranteed. Most of them at least. So we have a big wall over here on top of BABA as of now near $124. Okay, now let me pull up once again, okay, this chart of BABA and take a look, guys. The next important gap to the upside for BABA is going to be $120. Say that BABA keeps running because, I don't know, this China optimism, lasts a bit longer. I don't think that BABA can burst above 120. I don't know, best case scenario, $125 before we see some sort of correction over here. Because we have a lot of people losing money here, guys. In the case of BABA. However, over here, if I draw a line, take a look at this previous level of resistance, guys, $104. This is a previous level of resistance back from July of last year and also back from March of last year. So we can make a case that as long as BABA holds as support, you guys know that previous levels of resistance tend to act as new levels of support. So we can make a case that as long as BABA can consolidate above $104, we have higher prices coming up for the stock of this company. And I would be selling the RIP near $120, $124, like, best case scenario. Let me take a look at the market structure of BABA. What do we see here in terms of demand and supply? Let's see, BABA. There you go. Okay, the demand is through the roof and the supply is also rising, but take a look, guys. The supply is starting to go down, whereas the demand is in a vertical line, guys. A very good looking market structure for BABA. So I don't know, maybe this momentum can keep going. BABA holds 104 as support. I think that we have higher prices coming up for BABA, more likely than not. Bro, you made me lose $300 on SPY put after 571. Why? I said, get puts of the SPY if 571 is broken to the downside. And take a look. 571 was broken to the downside, and we saw a massive flush down here, guys. Take a look. So 571 was broken to the downside at pretty much 1 p.m. And the SPY pretty much went down, let me see, 0.20% right away in a very aggressive fashion, I would say. Take a look. I have here you guys can read. I said at 11:29 a.m. if 571 is broken to the downside, puts out on the table. I posted this information at 11:29 a.m., guys. They finally broke 571 to the downside near 1 p.m. and the SPY went down pretty much. Let me see, 571. Yeah, more than $1, guys. Yeah, SPY went lower, 569.80. Yeah. So I don't know what went wrong with your trade, bro, but I said if 571 is broken to the downside, puts out on the table. And take a look. Puts went on the table, guys. SPY broke 571 here. Take a look. It was a one-way ticket until the bulls were able to defend the SPY at 569.80. Yeah. Okay, so what else do we have here? We have Walmart. Let's take a look at Walmart. Let me see. So Walmart, for our chart, it went down today 1.82% and it closed the trading session at pretty much $80. So this is a very good looking chart, guys, in general terms, above all the moving averages, but the 5 DMA was broken to the downside today. So this is some sort of sign of weakness, relative weakness, we can say, in minor time frames. So in the case of Walmart, I would be going long if the 5-day moving average happens to be recaptured. Say that the bulls of Walmart can consolidate above $81. $80 could be $80.80. That could be signaling that the bulls are gathering momentum in order to make another push higher and maybe pay a visit to the brand new all-time highs of Walmart near $81.57. But if Walmart keeps going down, guys, keep an eye on the 20 DMA, this pink line that I am pointing out with my mouse. Let me draw a line here. So let me see. Here it is. Take a look. So the 20-day moving average happens to be upward sloping. That could increase the likelihood for this level in order to act as support near $78.76. So Walmart could be bouncing back up. Let me zoom out here. Yeah, from $78.80. Again, this is a level that coincides with an upward sloping 20-day moving average. Walmart, we have two potential gaps here, guys. The first one up to the upward sloping 5 DMA at around $80.50. This could represent a 2% trade, and up to the brand new all-time highs of Walmart, we have a potential 3.60% profit trade, which could be nothing to sneeze at. So a good looking short, but keep an eye on the 5 and the 20-day moving average, guys. Let me see. We don't have any anchor VWAPs that we can point out in the case of Walmart because this stock is pretty much trading at all-time highs. Let me take a look at the market structure of WMT. Let's see what do we have here, guys, while I take a sip of Sprite. So the demand is going down, guys. Look. Take a look at this market structure, guys. It is right the opposite relative to Tesla's market structure, if you guys remember. Take a look at the demand. It's going down and the supply is rising. So this market structure matches or coincides with this 4-hour chart. And why? Well, because the 5-day moving average was broken to the downside. And again, guys, I use the 5-day moving average in order to determine who is in control of minor time frames, either buyers or sellers. So the fact that the 5-day moving average was broken to the downside makes me believe that sellers are starting to gain momentum in minor time frames. And if I reconcile this 4-hour chart with this market structure chart, I can confirm what I am telling you or what I am seeing on that 4-hour chart, the 5-day moving average being broken to the downside. And why? Well, because the demand is going down and the supply is rising. So maybe we have a bit more of downside here in the case of Walmart, guys. The first important level, $78.70, 5-day moving average, or keep an eye on this former breakout area at $77.58. This is a previous resistance and a previous level of all-time highs back from early September, from which Walmart broke out from back in mid-September. $77.70-ish, approximately. Where do you get the market structure? Pat Williams is asking. Yeah, I always show you guys, not a problem. Why is my camera so big? I am an ugly motherfucker. It shouldn't be this. My camera shouldn't be this big. So there you go, guys. Market structure edge. Yeah. They have a free trial, a 30-day free trial. You guys can give it a try. My personal results when it comes to this website my personal results are great. So I am paying for this. It is in a ship, website, right? But I mean, I make a living out of this, so I need to pay for whatever I need to pay. Yeah. Maybe ask for clarity before you take a position. I struggle with the call outs and ask to make sure I understand what is being called out myself. Yeah, in the case of my call outs, guys, and again, I am giving you guys the levels. I am giving you the tools so you guys can make your own trading decisions. That is the idea, guys. So I am giving you a lot of information here. Here, guys, take a look. My pre-market commentary, a lot of levels. I am always putting on the table a lot of potential scenarios that could be happening throughout the session. So you need to define your risk. You need to understand your stomach, what trades you can put up with, the sizing of your trades. So I mean, there are a lot of questions, guys, that you need to find the answers for. Yeah, but you have the tools, you have the levels, and we use a pivot that determines who is in control of the tape and throughout any given trading session. So I mean, that's fine. We have someone losing money today with one of my call outs, but I mean, we have had a lot of you guys making money with my call outs. So it is just a matter of using the information that I am providing, because I am super active throughout the trading sessions. Intel. Let's take a look at Intel. The dog of all dogs. So in the case of Intel, went up today 1.61% and it closed the trading session at $23.92. So this stock has been a disaster, an absolute disaster, a mess. Take a look at this. So Intel is trading as of now, how of the highs? How much of the highs? So all-time highs is at $69, Jesus Christ. So Intel is trading 66% of its all-time highs. In the midst of an AI revolution that has helped a lot most of the semiconductor stocks out there. So you guys can tell that these guys are definitely doing something super wrong, right? But we have had a lot of very positive news coming out, and in minor time frames, take a look at the 5-day moving average, guys. It is upward sloping. That implies that maybe there is some sort of light at the end of the tunnel. That, I mean, let's hope for that light at the end of the tunnel to not turning into a train that is coming our way, right? So over here, we have a very interesting convergence, guys, between this green line, which happens to be the 50-day moving average, and the 5-day moving average, this white line that I am pointing out with my mouse. If I draw a line over here, guys, take a look. So we have both moving averages. One of those, the 50, is very important in major time frames, and the other one, the 5 DMA, is important in minor time frames. So those two moving averages are coinciding with a previous level of resistance back from mid-September. So this is hopeful for the bulls, guys. Any process of consolidation above $23 could be opening the door for a test of the downward sloping 100-day moving average. This blue line that I am pointing out with my mouse. The fact that 100 DMA is downward sloping implies that it might be a very tough spot for the bulls in order to burst above it. Potentially, let's say. But what happens if we are able to take a trade from $23-ish up to the downward sloping 100 DMA, $27.15. This could represent a 14% profit trade. This technical chart is starting to look kind of interesting. It is a major downtrend still, and I don't like trading downtrends, but let's take a look at the market structure of Intel, guys. Look, guys, take a look. The demand is through the roof, and the supply is starting to go down. Very good looking market structure that happens to coincide with the fact that the 5-day moving average is upward sloping. I don't trade downtrends, guys. I think that downtrends means garbage. That's my personal opinion, okay? I am not a trader of downtrends. I don't like them. Most of the trades that I open, guys, and Jacob can affirm what I'm saying. Most of the trades that I open are trades, or I mean, have to do with the stocks that are in uptrends. So, but I don't know, maybe a process of consolidation above 23 bucks could be interesting. Let me take a look at some anchor VWAPs here in the case of Intel. INTC, let's see. Intel Corporation. Take a look. So, look at this AVWAP, guys, that comes from the most recent earnings report of Intel. So over here, we have an average price for those market participants that started positions on Intel when this company posted its most recent earnings report. So over here, we have market participants with an average cost of 21 bucks. They're making money. And maybe they are super bullish on Intel and they believe that they are making the deal of their lives. Who knows? So this is also hopeful in minor time frames. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Intel making a push up to this 100 EMA, guys, 27 bucks. And if this 5-day moving average happens to be broken to the downside, that I would stay away from Intel, guys. This would be very, very negative taking into account that this is a stock that is super broken from a technical standpoint. So above 23 bucks, I could be kind of constructive on Intel. And below 23 bucks, forget it. Just stay away from it. Just like Brian Shannon. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's my main influence. Absolutely. Yeah. Do you have a referral link? No, I do not have it, dears. No, I don't have any. No. I should reach out to them, right? Maybe I can get a free subscription if I happen to pitch their website. I'm gonna think about it. Yeah, I am gonna send him an email. But no, I don't have a referral code. No, I do not. Yeah, what's the market structure on Micron? Yeah, I should do it, bro. Thank you very much for your idea, buddy. Yeah, sure, why not? Guys, the report of Micron yesterday was phenomenal. Unbelievable. I actually day traded this ticker yesterday after hours once the report came out. Very good report. Truth be told, I picked up 50 shares of Micron today, around 111 bucks, I think. So, what's the bull case here in the case of Micron? Take a look at the spot at which this stock filled at today, guys. This blue line. This is the 100-day moving average. Motivation station, sure. I'll go over hubs. Not a problem, bro. Take a look. Can I be making this up, guys? Do you guys think that this moving average is important? Take a look. Micron failed right at the 100-day moving average. And check this out. If I pull up here some anchor VWAPs of Micron, take a look. Look at this anchored volume weighted average price line that comes from where? From the all-time highs of Micron, guys. Over here, we have an average price of how much? 110 bucks. So this is the reason why I picked up 50 shares of Micron today, because I saw the bulls holding this anchor VWAP that comes from all-time highs. That implies, guys, that above 110 bucks, and despite the fact that Micron is still in a bear market, I don't know, it is trading like 30% of the highs, but above $110, we didn't have a lot of important levels of overhead supply that could be potentially acting as levels of resistance. That's the reason why I picked up 50 shares of Micron today near 110 bucks. So, big level of resistance right at this 100-day moving average. And by the way, we have the 200-day moving average near or at around 105 bucks. So I'm thinking, guys, that if Micron can consolidate above 110 bucks, again, the anchor VWAP that comes from all-time highs, here it is. The next potential gap to the upside is 114 bucks, the level at which Micron failed at today. And above 114 bucks, guys, I think that this stock is off to the races. Let me take a look at the market structure of good old Micron. Let's see. Micron. And by the way, guys, and I was telling you, this was a very good report. So the demand is rising, the supply is also rising, but the level of the demand is higher than the level of the supply. This is a very good looking chart, guys. And again, we don't know what is going to happen. Maybe, I don't know, tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe we have another negative report on super microcomputer and the market freak out about the semiconductor stocks and all of the chip stocks get killed. You never know, guys. In regular market conditions, I think that if Micron consolidates or is able to consolidate above $110, we have this test of $114 coming up, more likely than not. And if that anchor VWAP happens to be broken to the downside, and this is a plan that I was telling the guys of my Patreon about today. If we happen to see a visit, or if Micron pays a visit down to this 200 DMA at $105, I am going to pick up 50 more shares of Micron. I think that this stock in regular market conditions has an appointment with higher prices. I think so. Okay, Hops. Yeah, let's go over it. Is this a crypto miner stock, right? Crypto mining stock, right? Yeah, Hops mining. Yeah, HubSpot. Sorry, guys. Let me refresh my throat. It's been a long day, guys. And when I'm done streaming for you, I am going to be filming. I am going to be making a video in Spanish. It's been a long day, guys. On Thursdays, I have to run the extra mile. So, HubSpot Incorporated went up today 0.69%, and it closed the trading session at $534.88. So, the thing with these kind of stocks, guys, these crypto mining stocks, is that you need to trade these tickers based on BTC. So you can have in front of you guys the most bullish chart that you can imagine. If Bitcoin goes down, these kind of crypto related stocks follow. That is the issue, guys. So any analysis that I can tell you guys here is going to be subject to whatever Bitcoin does. That is just the truth of the matter. It is kind of an interesting chart. So we have an upward sloping 5-day moving average. The bulls were able to close today's trading. Is this a crypto mining stock? No, it isn't, right? Am I mistaken here, guys? What is it? Maybe I'm mistaken. I don't know. Is this a crypto mining stock? I don't know. Yeah, I mean $500? Really? No. This cannot be a crypto mining stock. Let me see. What is it? Okay, it's in the cloud. No, this is a cloud company, so I take it back. Yeah, this is not a crypto mining stock. Yeah, this is engages in cloud-based customer relationship management. So whatever, guys. Just scratch that I just said. So if this stock can consolidate above the 100-day moving average, this blue line that you guys can see over here, that is sitting right above an upward sloping 5-day moving average. This could be bullish, guys, and this could be signaling that the bulls of HubSpot are gathering momentum in order to make a push higher, in order to fill the next important gap up to the 200-day moving average, 200 DMA. What happens if we can take this trade the way that I am describing it over here, with consolidation above $543, from $543 up to the 200 DMA near $571? This could represent a 5.37% profit trade. Nothing to sneeze at. So I would be constructive and bullish above $540. Let me pull up some anchor VWAPs here, guys, because I don't think that I have never ever gone over this stock, guys. HubSpot, there it is. Did I? No, I haven't. So let me draw an anchored volume weighted average price line from the all-time highs of Hubs. Hey, take a look. Take a look at this, guys. So the average market participant that started a position on HubSpot since this stock hit pretty much $700 back in April of 2024 has an average price of $553. This is a big level of resistance, guys. Overhead supply. We have people losing money at $553. So instead of, because say that HubSpot consolidates above $540. Yeah, so rather than having a price target near the 200-day moving average at $569, if we happen to start the position above $540, I would be closing the position right at the anchor VWAP that comes from all-time highs, $550. This could represent a 2% profit trade. So yeah, from $540 up to $550, that could be a potential long trade over there. If you guys want to have like a bit more of certainty from a technical standpoint, I would wait for HubSpot in order to be able to burst above the anchor VWAP that comes from all-time highs near $550. So I think that the best technical setup here would be a process of consolidation above $550 and a potential push to the upside up to the 200-day moving average at $571. Let me take a look at the market structure of HubSpot. What do we have here, guys? HUBS. HubSpots. Did you review Nvda? I think I did, right? No, I haven't. Let me see. The demand is rising and way above the level of the supply. Nothing wrong with the market structure of this company. Above $550, guys. I think that HubSpot has an appointment with higher prices, guys, because this would be implying that HubSpot would be living in the rear view mirror most of the important potential levels of overhead supply above the current price of the stock of this company. There it is. What else do we have here, guys? Hold on. Let me see. Hey, 52 minutes. Oh my God. So let's go over some other stocks quickly. Let me see. Did I go over Nvda, guys? I didn't, right? No, I didn't. I didn't go over Nvda. Let's do it. It went up today 0.43%, closed the trading session at $124. The trend is up, guys, above all the moving averages. The trend is our friend. Nothing wrong with this chart. Take a look. The 5-day moving average is also upward sloping. So as long as Nvda, guys, remains trading above this 5-day moving average, $120, that's it. The chart looks bullish, and it's signaling more potential upside, guys. Here, yeah. We can even make a case here, guys, that if Nvda keeps dropping, because we saw a bit of downwards pressure into the closing bell. Keep an eye on the 5-day moving average, guys. $120. And by the way, $120, guys, is a level that Nvda was struggling at a few trading sessions ago. Take a look. It failed on 2 or 3 occasions, right at $120. And now, that previous level of resistance that could be acting as a new support is on top of that coinciding with the 5-day moving average. So maybe a retest of $120 could be giving rise to a tradable bounce. And if I pull up here anchor VWAPs in the case of Nvda, we don't have any important levels of overhead supply above the current price of Nvda, guys. No, nothing. Take a look. So this anchor VWAP that comes from all-time highs is signaling as of now $117. Above $120, very bullish. Nvda can keep going higher. The next very important gap to the upside could be $131. This is a previous resistance back from mid-August. And I don't know, guys, maybe we have a red day. Someday we can have a red day again in the markets. If $120 is broken to the downside, maybe this could represent a short opportunity here. Maybe we can get puts of Nvda, which, by the way, guys, the IV rank of Nvda is very low. So if we are going to grab either calls or puts of Nvda, and we are getting reasonable prices, we can make a case that since Nvda has been going up, has been going more up than down recently, then obviously puts are cheaper relative to the call options. So yeah, maybe Nvda breaks 120 to the downside, and we have a short trade here down to the upward sloping 100-day moving average at 115 bucks. This could be the case. Kiko Stocks, what's up, bro? Okay, let me take a look at the market structure of Nvda. Nvda, there it is. What do we have here? Nvda. Demand and supply. Take a look, guys. The market structure isn't looking good. The demand is going down and the supply is going down at the same time, but it isn't positive. It is not positive when the demand is going down. So I would be careful here with Nvda at 120 bucks, guys. If this 5 DMA is broken to the downside, maybe we have a short trade here on Nvda. Nothing crazy, nothing out of the ordinary, but maybe a trade from 120 down to the 100-day moving average at 115 bucks. Yeah, that could be the case. Sofi, my blowfi. Before I wrap it up, guys, because I still have a long day ahead of myself. So it went up today 0.39% and it closed the trading session at $7.76. Not a good looking chart, guys. The 5-day moving average is downward sloping. Sofi, as well as the IWM and solar stocks and renewable energy stocks, all of those stocks were supposed to be big winners of the interest rate cut of the Fed that was carried out last week, and that wasn't the case, guys. So you gotta be careful, okay? Because now we have lower rates. Why is Sofi going down? Be careful here. Be careful. So we have a downward sloping 5-day moving average. So this stock is pretty much a no touch below this level, guys. $7.85. I don't like the price action, guys. I don't like the price action on the IWM. I don't like the price action on Sofi either. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Tomorrow we have at 8:30 a.m. the core whatever bullshit PCE report coming out. Maybe, I don't know, the markets, maybe that report comes out way below estimates and the markets love it, and I don't know, they start to buy Sofi and the IWM and stuff like that. But the fact that these stocks that were supposed to be big winners of the interest rate cuts so far haven't been winners, it's a bit concerning, guys. It's a bit troubling. Yeah. So it's a lie, Kiko. It's a fucking lie. They are gonna tell you. They are gonna tell you tomorrow, guys. They're gonna tell us that the annualized rate of inflation in the U.S. is 2.3%. They lie with a straight face, guys. Do you guys believe that the annualized rate of inflation in the U.S. is sitting at 2.3%? Come on, guys. Fuck that, bro. Okay, so in the case of Sofi, I would stay away from it below the 5-day moving average. Above $7.88, I could be considering, in case of a positive reaction to the core PCE bullshit, whatever that is, report. Above $7.88, I could be thinking about doing something on Sofi, my blowfi. And in that case, the next important gap to the upside is going to be $8.80. This is a previous resistance back from late August. Let me take a look. I'm curious about a VWAPs here, guys. Let me see. I'm curious here. Let me see. Let me pull up some anchor VWAPs in the case of Sofi, my blowfi. There you go. I mean, an anchor VWAP that comes from the last earnings report of Sofi, guys, is signaling $7.36. So we can say that for the most part, guys, most of the most recent buyers of Sofi as of now have an average price of $7.40. If I pull up this 4-hour chart here, so that's positive in minor time frames. And yeah, $7.88. Yeah, this is a previous resistance back from late August. I already told you guys that. So the next very, very big important level to the upside, guys, is going to be this anchor VWAP. This a VWAP that comes from all-time highs for Sofi, guys. So over here, we have an average price of $8.74. So from $7.88 up to $8.70-ish. This could be a 10% profit trade, guys. So above $7.87, I would be constructive on Sofi. And below this level, guys, I don't know. This stock was supposed to be a winner of the interest rate cuts. I don't know. I'm starting to be a bit suspicious about this. Okay, Sofi. Let me take a look at the market structure, demand and supply. What do we have here? Before I wrap it up, guys. The demand is going down, guys. Take a look. And the supply is starting to rise little by little. So be careful on Sofi below $7.90. This stock could even be a short opportunity, guys, if the bulls hadn't able to recapture $7.90 ish. And I gotta go, guys. I gotta go. I still have a lot to do. I've been streaming for you for an hour. So thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And take a look, guys. I am super active in Discord. Take a look. Take advantage of this information. I will see you guys on Discord tomorrow, okay? Thank you. Or I don't know, maybe later on today. I might be hanging out with you guys later on today. My wife will have me go to a concert tonight of a band that I don't even know. I am going to be so bored, guys. So I might be hanging out with you guys later on today in Discord. Yeah. I don't even want to go to the concert. Don't tell my wife about it, okay? Please. It is a band from Uruguay that I don't know, bro. So I don't know. It's going to be super boring. I'm going to be drinking vodka and I don't know. I might get drunk tonight. More likely than not. Yeah, so whatever. Don't tell my wife about it. Bye, guys. Take care. Love you. See you guys in Discord. Take care. Bye-bye. Thank you very much. Bye.